Okay, all is good. There wasn't anything coming off of OBS, and I was panicking, worrying that oh god, the OBS froze on me or something. Thankfully, that wasn't the case. The Grail mercenaries have returned. Master Ike. Is this you well? How about the mission? Did you unearth anything wonderful? Where's the apostle? Master Ike? I need to speak with her. Where is she? Apostle Tsunaki is in the garden, having a pleasant conversation about Princess Lycia. I will go to her actually and see if she will meet with you. Please wait here. Garden? Thanks. What, Master Ike, you shouldn't even go ahead so. You will cause such problems. Apostle? How dare you? How dare you approach my room unannounced? This is the most inappropriate. I will not. What happened, Lord Ike? I want you to hear all that. Now! What are you talking about? Master Ike, one must not be fooled as the apostle in such this curious fashion. 20 years ago, something happened in Serenus Forest. Something terrible happened. I want to know. What? Master Ike? What's happened 20 years ago? You found one in the Heron clan? And Heron noble list? One of them still lives? Such a thing. Apostle Tsunaki. Please tell me. Very difficult problem. How to impart this tale. Oh? It would appear that no one's willing to begin the story, so I would open up the common known matter. Do you find it appreciable? Who are you? And you are? He's a friend of mine, not Seer. If you know something, I would hear it. When you're done, the apostle can clarify it. Agreed? It began with the assassination of the previous Benyon apostle, 20 years ago, 1 year after declaration of emancipation was made. The leader of the time was Apostle Messiah, who was adored by the public like more than any other apostle, before or since. When she was assassinated, citizens reacted to grief, and all Benyon despaired. And some pink-haired chick was really, really, really horny that week. Then a rumor began to circulate that the assassination was the work of the Serenus Herons. In the twinkle of an eye, the rumor spread throughout the Benyon capital. One night after it happened, citizens grew violent. They massed on the edge of Serenus Forest, home of the supposed enemy, and set to burn. The crowd raged for 3 nights, and in the end, the Heron clan was lost. And the volume was just a rumor, wasn't it? Why did they? Shame of it. Apostle, that remainder of the tale of yours. You stand as the Empress of Benyon, and you are responsible for the acts of your citizens, aren't you? False. The accusation was simply false. The assassination of the apostle was not done by the Serenus clan? That's correct. The Heron clan possessed no fighting skills. Their tribes survived by living a life of peace and piety within their forest. Unlike the Lagoons, they never focused on developing their strength for the purposes of combat. Anyone with knowledge of Lagoons would have known such a thing. At the very least, the citizens of Benyon would have known this. However, they had lost their leader, and in their grief, they cared little for the truth. Then they were looking in some way to their rage and despair. Isn't that true, Apostle? Lord, please, our last year. Your voice. It's all right, Princess Lycia. He speaks the truth, so be it a sharp tongue or not. Ike, the birds of Phoenix target only Benyon ships for their piracy. The ravens of Killers are after the cargo, so they will attack anyone with equal valor. The Hawk clans, however, hold the Heron clan as brethren, and still remember the false accusations and their brutal murder. The Heron in Oliver's mansion. He slapped my hand away when I tried to help him. He had such hatred in his eyes. He leaped out the window. When he left the he spoke to me. Remember the genocide, he said. 20 years have passed, but I will never forgive what you did. He needs such needless pain. It may sound like utter hypocrisy, but my people deeply regret the actions of that horrific night. We stole the Heron clan from this world. Every time we see the Black Forest, our grave sin comes back to haunt us. Apostle, you're honorable. The majority of the senators have done their best to banish all memory of that night, yet you resisted. Yeah, 10, right? You are not like them. You are attempting to take responsibility for the actions of your people. To undo the wrongs to your past. You launched your own investigation into the Guzman's patient issue, and that this day made Valley's Paradise one wonderful world such would be. We've gone so far as to hire outsiders like Ike and his mercenaries to expose the problem, have you not? Alexia? Yeah? I'd like to make use of your escorts. Would you grant me this boon? Of course, if Ike and his group agree, then I'm close. Depending on what you want. Remember the Heron clan you met. I want you to find him. I want you to meet him. I want you to speak with him. As you wish. If that was your wish, we will do it. In any case, we will let the monster Oliver slip through our grasp. We'll handle both tasks at the same time. I'm counting on you. Alright, let's save. The next chapter is another one I'm not a big fan of. Chapter 17, Day Breaks. And you'll see why. Meanwhile, at Phoenix Hall. Is that it? Wait, there's more! Order now and I'll give you this nice toaster only $5.99. What the hell is a toaster? I don't know, it just looks cool. It seems that Prince Reese was able to escape to Tennis's villa and make his way home safely to Ceratus Forest. However, we have word that Tennis's men have entered the forest in hopes of recapturing the prince. We have no minute to waste. Please, O King Lots, reach out to your mighty talent, strike the wretched humans and pick to Prince Raisin, and give me some raisins, damn it! I implore you, please, take wing at once, and please, give me raisins. I really like raisins. Why is this all not here? Her Highness may not be seen at this time. It's... What's going on, you old buzzard? King Kilbus is the White Prince's friend, isn't he? Okay, when I first saw Janeth, I don't think I actually talked about it before. I actually first thought Janeth was supposed to be a woman at first. How do I put it? It's all complicated. I do not care for excuses. If it happens to reason, blood will be spilled. No, please, there's no need to cause my worry. Duke Tennis treats his works of art such joking strange that it can be called abnormal. He also probably likes being really touchy around children. Okay, yeah, there's another character that I joke about. Oh, that's it. He would never leave any harm to fall reason. He probably came and bring him something to touch him. The king himself told me so. That is the only reason he accepted my proposal. Proposal? Hold it. The crow sets the prince up? So that's an order. Well, not exactly. Don't hurt me. I just want raisins. So it's a truth then. He saw treated Prince Reason like a piece of merchandise and sold him off. To a human. No, not that. The one who referred to as merchandise was Duke Tennis. We never. Doesn't matter. Claiming ignorance does not grant you innocence. You treated Reason like a trinket on the public market. Oh, shit. If Reason didn't see him on his own, perhaps the Crow King would have rescued him when things cooled down. Regardless, Reason entrusted his friend to follow him into a trap, and they saw split on that friendship. They spit on it. Or pissed on it, too. Sad, I can forget. Your assessment of that bird is correct. I am a worm, nothing more. I beg of you, you're out of please cool it. Unbelievable. Who is it if he crows anyway? Everything you do is so dirty and deceptive. We'll never understand your ways. Do you understand me, Grey Wings? You're not so young. You're younger. But your nation has its own issues. Please, don't set us on time yelling at Taco Man. You must hurry to Reason's side. What do you say? If you will punish me in any way see fit, Terry live for a watch, or better, first feed me chocolate. And not with any raisins. Normal chocolate. But please, go get Raisin. I beg of you. This begging seems unseemly and unwanted. We would rescue Reason with regardless of that pathetic show of tears. Return to Cubus, report events to your cursed king.
Tell him that when it's over, Tabar and Phoenix will be paying him a visit and kicking his ass at the same time. Yes, Your Highness!
He deserves it. I know he deserves it, but I feel bad badgering that old bastard.
Your Majesty, what do we do now? Okay, use your ears to pick out the sound of Reason's wings. Tell me the direction where it came. At once. Jennifer, use your eyes to peer the trees and find the road. Got it! Human scum. If you think to repay that knife 20 years ago, you'll get no quarter from me. Alright. Meanwhile, in Manuel Cathedral.
Zayzor, you're up. Actually, I'm awake at this time. Always awake at this time. Really? Yeah, you're the one who's up earlier than usual. I just want to finish our mission today. Just think I'm nervous energy woke me up. I think the last 2 days spent searching Serenus for that hair have been fruitless. I'm sure he's somewhere. I agree. Duke men are always hunting away. They must think that the Heron is safe as well. The only place in the forest heart. And that's why we let go today. With that luck, we may finally locate our target. I get that feeling it's going to be longer. Alright. Oscar MVP. Oh boy, what a shock.
Yeah, Oscar's our mematic badass.
Alright,
He is now a sniper. The student has surpassed the master.
you have it up. Wait, can we do it now? Aww. Here you are. We've been on for a while now. Something to tell me. What is it? Are you pretending to be our friends so you can lance us in the back? You seem to understand. I don't know anything. I was born and raised in Talgera region in Dane. It's a very remote area. My father was a soldier. I grew up thinking that I too would become a soldier. A soldier to make my father proud. My life is simple. I questioned nothing. Do you remember the first thing we were taught in Dane schools? Subhumans are evil. Subhumans are our enemy. Subhumans must be eliminated. Holy fuck! That's straight up Nazi Germany. You gotta remember, that's, I have Jewish cousins, by the way, I don't know why I bring that up, but still, that's the kind of stuff that kids in Germany were taught back then about Jewish people. Yeah. I really hope I don't offend anyone by making that. The army stages periodic subhuman hunts. We find refugees in Benyon and find them in our mountains and forests. You participated. You don't get it. That's just how things are in Dane. The thing no one taught me the word lagoos. No one taught me about subhumans could be like this. No one cared. I saw the bird tribes at sea. I was convinced that the teachings were true. They weren't human monsters. Before I saw the dragons push off the reef, and it confused me. What if I had been raised to believe a lie? My heart pounded at the thought of it. And any doubts would prove back then. So you brought aboard in order to assert her truth. That's your motive, huh? You don't know? I know a lot of enemy soldiers. None have ever accepted a charity from the enemy. It will wound their pride. It will be obvious to compare pride to spare. If you had obvious pride to spare, I would so... Oh. Well, you reached a conclusion? I want to stay here. I thought I could protect my old life. That those monsters... that could prove that the subhumans were monsters. But I was wrong. Something different. The Lagoos. I want to know the truth about them. I need to debate on that. But see. No, only what I told by others. In that case, you can stay as long as you like. I appreciate it. Thanks. Alright. Oh, I can buy these now. Yeah, I said before, this next chapter kinda sucks. I mean, it's not like a terrible chapter. I mean, it's a difficult one, but all right. La 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 la. Hello, little yellow killer critter. Hello. It's a wiggler. I mean, they both like flowers. Weirdest idea for fan art ever. Hey, do you have a minute? Oh, can I you today? It's not it's Commander, not Captain. Well, hope you enjoy yourself. Let's get the garden so lovely. Tifton loves all plants and flowers. Don't be your Commander. I mean, they're fine, I guess. If that feels, that makes Tifton sad. I like he's got a very strong feeling. Come think of it, sounds more like Cookie Monster. It's disappointing. It's me a more emotional commander. Actually, you'll think like the show.
If I do, we're looking hard enough to discoveries of me. Yeah, I think at least that's what DevJet thinks of this creator. That makes DevJet upset. Maybe onto something. In Crimea, my dad was still alive. I don't think I'll have to be such open, but now I don't think I have time. All I can think about is defeating the Danish. I have no energy left to spend on flowers. If you talk like that, you never defeat Dane. What you say? That boy is new. If they are ahead of the folks' preparations, you'll wear out before the fighting begins. Hold on a minute. Duke Commander Ike, a priest from Duke Tannis' villa is just speaking on you. What is it? Master Mercenary, it is my understanding that you, Monsieur Duke Tannis. I hear you're searching for Santa's forest in hopes of catching him. Am I? Duke Tannis' property is on the border of that forest, and he knows its layout. For some time, he's been sending some men in the forest to look around herons and might still live there. I see, so you're saying it's true. Observe the forest well. I too have been taking the forest. Why take a priest? He thought that the herons would make themselves known if a priest called them. He also knows those are chaste maidens. They try and call them herons as well. But he didn't find it, did he? And no, not yet this time. He expressed joy at paying such extraordinary price to Serenus Royal of the parent, but it was not natural. The Duke was gone mad. To think he would defy the apostle. He is damned. And here you stand. You're telling me to remember the forest, even if it means betraying Tannis, and... Yeah, you remember me well. To divide my heart, the forest, divide large sections. Maybe more. It's nearly colorless, and I find it difficult. The muddied floor pulled out my feet. The progress is slow. Many of these soldiers around me were afraid they would not bring any more supplies. They said that person would be needed if they get lost, because getting out there would be not an easy task. You're telling me Duke Tannis' forests? There are more of them. He has soldiers on every type. He said that his mounted units and his magic users are especially powerful. So at the very least, you'd be prepared to deal with those groups. Thanks. My parents, they both participated in the Serenus massacre. They nearly ended their lives. But even now, they lie awake at night and beg the gods for forgiveness. I became a priest to help my parents, and then I was assigned to Duke Tannis' villa. I knew the terrible deeds, but his position as senator was frightful. It frightened me. I've been silent for far too long. My mercenary. You must use the Serenus youth. I beg you, may the gods guide your hand. Don't worry, I have no intention of letting that villa steal him from your very eyes. Okay. I want that guy to join my army, damn it! You gave a guy like that such a fleshed out backstory, and for just a random NPC? Intelligent systems, why? Why did you waste such a cool, depressing backstory on just some guy? If they remake this game, he better be a recruitable unit. Yeah, that guy right there is probably a good definition to me of an ensemble dark horse. So this chapter is actually divided into basically 4 parts. I believe that this is a place we ended our search yesterday. I realized something a couple of days ago. Even in the forest, you know exactly where you are, don't you? Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? I think it's the Lack Killer, but these woods are starting to look the same to me. That's a problem. Ike, we're approaching a large clearing. I think we need apostles of kind here. Okay, good idea. Even if we find the Huron today, there's no need to tramp for us. We're gonna head deeper into the forest and continue the search. Please wait here. If we find the Huron, we'll send for you immediately. I understand, my Lord Ike. Everyone, please be careful. We're counting on you. Tanith, Sigrun, may I entrust the princess to your care? Of course. You don't need to worry. We'll protect her of our lives. Very well. Until later. All right, Grub mercenaries, move out! Duke Tennis, we see word the mercenaries in your villa are here. But those wretches! They're saying that's my bad. Their souls are black on the credence. Do you see? I've had a beauty con it. I don't know what shit. Only Duke Tennis, that would be appreciated worth. I'm sure it's true, Your Grace, but what about the mercenaries? How do we do that? How did they let dogs? I don't know if the priest live. You don't love me my parade. But Your Grace, they serve you at the pleasure of the apostle herself. Strike them down on me. Leave the apostle to me. I can deliver once we're finished. And considering the weird jokes about this guy earlier, all you do is say to obedience. Is it clear? Yes, Your Grace. Beg your pardon. That's bad. There they are. Do as Commander Oliver. Do as Duke Oliver commanded. Slay them where they stand. Let none leave the forest alive. Not a man, woman, or child. What about this is a medieval anime fair theory, but not sure if non-binary people exist or not yet. I really hope someone doesn't be offended by that. Oh no, it's Duke Tannis' soldiers again. Maybe it's about time we put an end to these fools. Let us up. Let's end this here. So, probably gonna do like this first part right now, and then I'll get ready for bed. I better save. Yeah, now I can use this to... Alright, let's do it. Yeah, again. Did no one in Intelligent Systems realize that they wasted an opportunity on that random priest? Yeah, I doubt he probably would have been a terrible unit. Not a great unit, but I would have recruited that guy for his backstory alone. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, if anyone's wondering what the hell kind of an accent I'm doing with Oliver, it's meant to be Italian. Not bad for who's basically Wario. Oh crap, she got poisoned. He died. He died a virgin. Oh yeah, don't know. Oh yeah, I think we might have introduced that stuff earlier. Yeah, it's also kind of funny because if you're aware, they got... I do know Oliver is in Fire Emblem Heroes, and he's played by Richard Epker, who also played Grandpa Joseph in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, it's weird how based they are with all the anti-racism stuff. And I also think could be a weird allegory for Japan denying war crimes, mostly. I mean, I'm not like a politics expert or... Yeah, I wonder why Gotcha has terrible accuracy. dead. Look it up. Edison was a dick. I invented it. Japan, we kill things you like. Miyamoto. Maybe this will get more experience. Sure. No. Yeah. Ow! We now return to cutting in front of Italians. Hey, hey, hey! Alright, we finally used her and God damn, no strength again? Why? But yeah, this chapter is really long. The whole parts thing is actually split into magic, bitch. One day, someone was extra thick. Just so. Based. Oktoberfest! Let's go to space. I like space. Space is a good religion. But like a Lord and Savior. Space! According to all laws, maybe if there's no way a bee can fly. Yeah, if I always think it would be hilarious if a portal had there was like a core that just said nothing but outdated internet shit posts. Dead. Man! We don't know what we did. Stand out at the man. Yeah, I remember like watching the entirety of yeah, it's another weird story where me and my family almost fucking died. Okay, so basically my family was going to a trip to Colorado. Basically, for the entire car trip there, I was watching End of Hope's Peak. I think I said it before, but I call it Danganronpa 3, the End of Hope's. I just call it End of Hope's Peak Academy to avoid confusion with V3. And basically one time I basically tried watching it there, and basically at some point the car, me and my family remember like swiveling out of control, and thankfully my dad like hit the brakes like really quickly. I'm like, what the frick? Because they're worried about the car tipping over, and well, yeah. But yeah, a weird serious-ish moment. My family is considering selling like our vacation home to Colorado. To get like a new house. Yeah, I kind of hate admitting I still live with my family. It's like a willing thing. I mean, you guys know our education's the education system is shit. I don't even remember how I'm supposed to do taxes. And why racism was invented. Or how to toast. Yeah, I remember like watching it there. And one thing I always kind of baffled by why Funimation did this. But yeah, well, I didn't really watch the Danganronpa 1 anime because I felt like it was kind of unnecessary when I played the game. But the reason why is I really hate the dub. I'm sorry, I hate it. I mean, they only got Makoto. They only had Bryce Papenbrook come back to reprise his role, and everyone else just sounds like just really crappy. And they somehow made Hifumi way more annoying than he already was. The weird thing is, I don't know if it's like a legal issue or a scheduling issue, but for some reason, they had Yasuhiro, they had Kaji Tang playing Kizakura, but for whatever reason, they didn't let him voice Yasuhiro. I don't know if it's like a union thing. I mean, I doubt it's a union thing, or if it's a scheduling thing. Why? I mean, at least for that they actually did get characters from a lot of the actors from the original games to come back. And the ones that were offered the minor characters, or there. Yeah, apparently the lady that played Akane in the dub was the same lady that played Shiki in the English dub of the World Ends With You anime. Again, I mean, at least for that, the actors for that anime did a decent job. The only one I didn't like was Shiki. It's just so deep. Damn. How many is coming? What sort of that? There's no telling. He's a bishop and a senator. He yells periods, which means he could command many men. Perhaps we do. We should call reinforcements, don't you think? Not a bad idea, but we should wait, take a breather, reorganize our strategy. Let's do it. Yeah, well, I'm gonna end the episode right here and go home, go to bed, and get some sleep. Like, subscribe, all that sexy stuff. See ya.